Hi, you got Enforcer 250, and my last video I said that was my actual final video, but as you can see, this is going to be an additional video of my Dave May 2 pill. I just noticed that the AC line cord from the amplifier was a little underrated. It was actually 18 gauge, and I'll show you right here. Let me show you. Look at that. 18 gauge. It's kind of cheap when you think about it. That's pretty thin for this type of amplifier. And you can see the thickness. Let me show you the difference of the gauge difference. Look at that. I don't know if you can see it. But anyway, yeah, the original cord was a very thin 18 gauge three wire plug there, and as you can see, I put a heavy duty gauge wire in there, and that probably completes the upgrades as far as I can see. But yeah, I almost forgot that the cord was definitely underrated there. You can see how I tied wrapped everything nicely. Chassis grounded, and that's about it. I just wanted to add that final upgrade, which I put a heavy gauge three wire 9-foot cord there. So I have plenty of cord, and that should be more than adequate. This thing doesn't really need that. That's overkill. The gauge wire that I used, the cord that I replaced it with, which is 14 gauge, which is more than adequate. That would handle 15 amp with no problem. You know, I really don't need heavier than that. But you can see the wire that I took out. Really light gauge. You could see. Look at that. Real thin gauge, 18 gauge wire. I mean, I could have left that there, and you probably wouldn't notice much difference. But you know what? Every weak link, like I say, I like to eliminate. And that gives you that much more potential from the amplifier. This way, at least you know the power supply is getting its current from the AC line outlet, and everything else is doing its job. Those beefy electrolytic caps, heavier gauge wire. So, you know, you get what you pay for. And it's good that I did all of this myself. This way I could be proud of the outcome, which I got this thing dead key in about 100, swinging to about 540 watts. I can show that at another video with this in action in one of my morning shows. That's right, you heard it. 100 dead key swinging to 540 with my super high gain Toshibas. Those 2879s are originals. These are not Chinese copies, because I've seen those in the past in other amplifiers. These are Japanese original Toshibas. Anyway, that concludes this video of my Dave May 2 pill. And I'm going to close this baby up. And I'll probably put this on the air tomorrow, which will be Monday. And just thought I'd just throw that last modification in there. Because like I said, it bothered me when I seen the gauge of that power cord. 18 gauge wasn't good enough for me. It might be good for someone else, but it was inadequate in my goal. Anyway, that concludes my final video. You got Enforcer 250 somewhere around the lower deck, and I just got down.